For an air pistol shooter, the grip is one of the, if not the most important part of the gun. Without a properly fitted grip, the pistol will shake, the aim will not be steady, and the pellet will not hit the center of the target. Adding and removing material from the grip is one of the skills any shooters must acquire during his or her career. It is also a very difficult task, and not many have a natural ability towards it. To help in the process of customizing one's grip, many companies sell products that help in this endeavor. In this video, I will present 3 types of products that add material to the grip. I know that from a grip you can also remove material, but that is a skill I have not yet mastered. The first product is made by Morini, and it is called plastic wood, also known as Morini compound. It consists of 2 parts. This is the base. It is a paste-like substance, and it has a strong smell. The main ingredient is styrene. The other part is the hardener in this small white tube. It is a toothpaste-like substance. To work with it, you must first extract the needed quantity of base from the can in an intermediate container. Add a small amount of hardener. Mix the 2 substances and quickly apply it to the grip. You must work fast, as the hardening starts soon and you only have about 5 minutes to complete your work. Also, attention must be paid to the amount of hardener added, because too little will cause the product to not become hard enough. In this part, I added too little hardener, and you see it still moves after 6 months or something. I have a video on this process, link in the description. Once the product is applied, you can either shape it while it's still soft by placing your hand or by other means. You put it here and then you squeeze. Or wait for it to harden in place and then work at it with a file or a Dremel tool. The idea is that the product is quite liquid and not very dense until it hardens. After it hardens, it becomes quite hard, almost like wood, but not brittle. This is a test piece of material that it's very hard, but I could not. I squeeze it and it doesn't break. The second product is the MEC compound. It comes in a bag as small beans of quite hard putty. To work it, you must first knead 1 or more beans until they become softer. It's very hard. You can add alcohol to make it soft faster. However, it never becomes soft as normal putty. The vendor suggests to work with small quantities and press them in place on the grip. You can also try to mold it with the shooting hand in place, but it is too hard and dense to be able to shape it by just squeezing it with your hand. This part is made with the MEC compound. I put it here and I squeezed a lot, but it never actually took the form of my hand. It just stayed like this, and I had to shape it by pressing with the thumb, not by squeezing the grip. After it is in the desired position and shape, you can leave it on the grip and it will harden back to its original form. You can use it like this for practice runs, but it risks of falling off. After you're satisfied with the result, you can take it off the grip if you can and bake it in the oven at 110 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes. If you cannot take it off the grip, you can put the grip also in the oven, but please make sure to remove all the non-wood parts, such as electronics, batteries, metal inserts, screws, and everything else. After baking the material, it becomes really hard. It doesn't even scratch with a fingernail. I would say it's harder than the Morini compound. You can process it after with a file or a Dremel tool. It is also recommended to slightly sand it with fine sandpaper for optimum absorption of perspiration. If you bake the part without the grip, you can also glue it back on the grip. This part here is glued. You can see the glue ran off a little, but it stays in place. Same for this part here. The third product is Original Sculpey. Sculpey is the brand. Original is this type of putty or clay. They have other types of clays, but I don't know what they do. Unlike the other two previous products, this is not specially made for shooting grips. It is an art sculpture oriented product. This is the terracotta color, but there are also other colors available. As you see, it comes in a box as a bar of soft putty. See, it's very soft. It feels like a kid's Play-Doh putty, if you have something like that around the house. You can place it on the grip and squeeze it with your shooting hand. It is soft enough to be easily shaped by your hand, yet dense enough not to squeeze out between your fingers when you tighten your grip. However, it does not harden when left alone. It will stay soft and deformable even after 24 hours from the shaping. In order to harden it, you must bake it in the oven at 130 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. As it is very deformable, most likely you won't be able to take it off the grip without modifying its shape. So it is advisable to bake it on the grip, just the wood parts of course. Here I put it on the grip. I squeezed it with my hand, and then I had to put the whole grip in the oven. After baking, the material becomes hard and brittle. This is a part from that one. It is less hard than the other two products, and it feels velvety to the touch, almost like ceramic. It is also very rigid and it breaks easily. See? So there you have it, 3 products to modify your pistol grip with different styles of processing. One is very soft at the start but hardens in place. One is very hard at the start but can be removed after shaping to bake it. And one just right for shaping but needs to be baked on the grip and requires a bit of care afterwards.